Welcome back to the Nightly News. Good evening, folks. I'm Katie Buchanan.
And I'm Jameson Fisher, and today we're going to start off by doing the weather forecast for the week. Dave, take it away.
What's up, guys? I'm Dave. I'm the weatherman. So today's Friday. It's 55 degrees. Mostly cloudy. Light chance of showers. Drops down to 44 at nighttime. So bundle up. Tomorrow, Saturday, it's also 55. Lightly cloudy and drops down to 39 at night. Stupid. And then Sunday. What was that? Back to you guys in the studio.
Breaking news. We just got word that we're getting our pilot, Francis Gary Powers, back from Russia today. We have demanded that we do an exchange for their Soviet spy for our American spy, and the exchange will be taking place in Berlin sometime later today.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with what has been taking place the last 2 years, we will talk more in depth in just a few minutes. First, let's take a sneak peek at some upcoming fashion trends.
Leather has come into its own style-wise, and we've come to Briarcliff Manor, 35 miles north of New York City, to show that the proof of the putting on is in the wearing. Leather for the life of leisure, simple and fashionable. Americans are wearing more leather this winter than in the days of Daniel Boone. They even wear it with coonskin linings, which doesn't mean that leather is at home only on the range. It has come to town, both for city streets and for dressy evenings at home. The styles shown were created for Philip Sills by the young designer Bonnie Cashin, who works with leather as a sculptor worked with this material to bring its distinctive qualities into the finished product. From leather-lined boots to hooded coats, a modern miss can select a colorful wardrobe, all in leather, with alluring trim and adornment to fill the feminine wish for something new and different. Heartwarming to any gal also warmed by a roaring fire is this ensemble. Halter of green suede and short skirt of blue suede. Done to a turn.
I absolutely love the way that leather looks.
Yeah, it's so fun. I heard it keeps you warm too. Very good for these chilly days.
Alright, as much as we love talking about the latest fashion trends, let's get you up to speed on what's been occurring with the latest Spyplane incidents.
Almost 2 years ago, on May 1st, 1960, one of our American U-2 spy planes, pictured here, was discovered flying and spying over a Russian city just near the Ural Mountains and was shot down by the Russian military.
At first, our government and military denied that it was a spy plane and decided to tell the Soviet Union it was a weather plane. They did this in order to avoid bigger conflict. We later revealed that it was, however, a spy plane that was sent to Russia.
After this was revealed, President Dwight D. Eisenhower had no regrets. In fact, he even held a press conference stating why we sent a spy plane over to Russia in the first place. Here's a clip.
No one wants another Pearl Harbor. This means that we must have knowledge of military forces and preparations around the world, especially those capable of massive surprise attack. Secrecy in the Soviet Union makes this essential. In most of the world, no large-scale attack could be prepared in secret.
I don't know about you, but I completely agree with what Eisenhower was saying. He sent the spy plane knowing how it would benefit our country.
Yeah, I agree. I think he definitely had the nation's best interest in mind. It just didn't turn out the way that he had planned.
After our plane was shot down, the Soviets took and held our pilot, Francis Gary Powers, shown here, captive in the Vladimir Central Prison.
Our military was afraid that Powers would give information to the Soviet Union, so we offered an exchange in order to get him back to America. The exchange was that we would give Russia back their spy, Rudolph Abel. He was a Soviet spy who we captured in America back in 1957.
We wanted to do an exchange with the Soviet Union, a spy for a spy, and today, that exchange is taking place in Berlin.
Yes, and as a matter of fact, I got the chance to interview an American citizen earlier today, so let's see what he has to say on the matter. Good evening, folks. I'm Jameson, and I'm here with Dr. Katie's dad. Alright, so what are your opinions? Do you think we should have sent the spy plane to Russia in the first place?
Well, first, Jameson, I just want to thank you for having me and asking my opinion on this. I think Eisenhower did the right thing to avoid a much larger conflict.
Alright, can you elaborate on that for me?
Well, I think he was just trying to make sure that the lousy communists weren't going to attack on U.S. soil.
Yeah, and then what do you think about the spy exchange that's taking place later today?
That's probably going to be a good thing. I mean, nowadays with the Russians, eye for an eye, spy for a spy, it's probably a good idea.
All right, you heard it here, folks. Thanks for coming, Dr. Katie's dad. Back to you guys in the studio. Now, we don't have much information on what time this will be taking place or how it will go, but we will make sure to keep you guys updated as we know more.
You heard it here, folks. As soon as we know more information, you'll be the first to find out. Stay tuned and we'll see you next time on
The Nightly News.